Hello, my name is Preslie Maricini. I'm going to be the occupational therapy student working with you today. Could you tell me your name and your date of birth?
Ed Branham, October 31st, 1954.
All right. Is it okay if I work with you today, Ed?
Yes.
Okay, so before we begin our session today, I just want to take your vitals. So I'm going to take your blood pressure, your heart rate, get your oxygen, as well as your respiration rate, okay? All right, we're going to start with your blood pressure here. And I'm going to have you uncross your legs here. And I just want you to relax your arm in this armrest. Okay. Okay, your blood pressure was 110/80, and the normal range is 120/80. So it is within that normal range. So that looks good.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and write that number down here real quick. Alrighty. Next, I'm going to get your heart rate as well as your oxygen here. And we're just going to do this on our index finger. So just want you to relax your arm here. Okay, heart rate was 97. And your oxygen was 98. That looks great. I'm just going to go ahead and take your heart rate manually real quick just to double check, okay? I just want you to relax your arm. Okay, I'm going to grab my timer here. Alrighty. For your respiration rate, I got 12, and on your heart rate, I got 96, taking it manually, and on the pulse ox, it was 97. So super close. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
Okay, Ed, I just want to ask you a few questions just to get to know you a little bit better. So I know that you had a stroke. Can you just tell me a little bit about that day?
Well, I had a stroke about 6 months ago. I was in inpatient rehab. I just got back home.
Okay.
I'm having some trouble communicating.
Okay.
My primary language is Mandarin Taiwanese.
Mandarin Taiwanese.
So I'm having some trouble with other people understanding me. I'm also having trouble dressing.
Dressing. Okay. Specifically for dressing, is that putting a shirt on, putting your shoes on? What does that look like for you? What are you having trouble with the most?
Just my shoes
Just
and
your
socks.
shoes and socks. Okay. What does that look like for you right now? What are you having trouble with the most when taking your shoes off?
I can't reach them.
You can't reach them, okay?
I only have one arm.
Okay.
So I have my wife do it.
Okay.
But she says I need to do it myself.
Okay, so you want to be more independent when it comes to taking our shoes and our socks off. Okay. And as far as that communication barrier you were speaking about, is that something that you're concerned with specifically in therapy or just every day?
I need it every day.
Every day, okay.
Like when I go to the grocery store and I don't know the right word for it, I want to be able to find the right word.
Okay. So is that what you would say that you're wanting to get back to the most as far as when it comes to dressing? Is there anything else you want to become more independent in?
Just communication. Put my shoes and socks on by myself.
Okay. And I know that you said that you're having trouble with that left arm. Do you feel like you're aware that it's there? Are we wanting to increase our strength in our arm? Does it feel weak? What are you most concerned with when it comes to your left arm?
It's weak.
It's weak?
It's weak.
Okay. Are we not really using our left arm throughout our day? Do you find yourself using your right arm prominently?
Yeah, I'm left hand dominant.
Okay.
So I've been having to figure out how to use this one.
So it's been more of an adjustment for you there? Okay. Well, that's something moving forward. We want to definitely try to incorporate using our left arm as much as we can in our activities so that we're not fully neglecting that side, okay? And that'll help. I have a few adaptive equipment devices that I want to recommend for you as far as helping you put your shoes, your socks back on, just some dressing aids there. And then as well as I'll recommend an assistive device to help just aid in that communication barrier that you're experiencing so you can communicate more efficiently.
Sounds good.
Okay, do you have any questions for me? Okay, we'll move on to the next. I'll show you those devices, okay?
Okay.
I just want to talk to you today about some assistive devices to help you become more independent in lower body dressing. I know that was one of your goals, and evidence does show that these tools will help increase that independence.
Okay.
I just want you to know that before we do this, I want you to be conscious of if you are feeling any type of dizziness, shortness of breath, whatsoever, to please let me know so that we can completely stop that activity, okay?
Okay.
So, to begin, I want to teach you about this dressing stick. So we're going to utilize this handle at the end of it here to help stabilize our shoe. We're going to push straight down, and that's going to help slip our shoe off. And that's the whole point of this, to help take our shoe off as well as our sock. So we're going to use the same exact way that we took our shoe off. I want you to do the same thing with your sock.
Okay.
You made that look easy peasy. Oh, that's okay. Actually, my next tool is going to help here. It's called a reacher. And so we're just going to pull this end right here back, and it's going to pick up whatever that we're wanting to pick up. So if it is your shoe, we're going to grab our shoe and pick up our shoe, okay?
Okay.
So I thought you could bring your shoe and your sock closer to you. We could even put it on that chair, whatever you're feeling.
Well, I've got to put them back on.
Very true.
I'll
Oh,
hold
there you go. Okay. All right, our next tool here is going to be a sock aid. This is going to help easily put your sock on. So what we're going to do is we're going to slip our sock onto the end of it here. And we can use our stomach here to kind of help push against it to help keep this stable and easily slide that sock on. And then we're going to put it in line with our foot here, slip our foot inside, and then pull this straight up and back like that to help put our sock on here.
Okay.
Okay? And then we'll move this out of the way here. And again, you can use that to press up against your stomach if that's a little bit easier.
Okay.
There we go. And if you need to pull some more of the string too together lower, that may help a little bit. Just kind of pulling that, getting a better grip on there. There you go. You're a champ. Does that feel okay?
Yep.
Okay, awesome. And then my last one here is called a shoehorn, and this is going to help put our shoe back on easier. So this metal piece right here is going to help bridge back the back of our shoe here to help slide our foot back into our shoe a lot more easier, okay?
Okay.
Have you do that? Awesome. Great. How do you feel about all that?
I really like all that.
Good. Those tools are also going to help with conserving our energy. Okay. So I do have all these tools. I found them on just Walmart. They sell them in a group together for $19.42. Okay. So not a bad price, and it actually adds one little piece of equipment. It's basically a reacher just with a little sponge at the end that you could use when showering to help reach to areas that maybe you're not able to clean as easy, okay?
Okay.
So there's that.
Thank you.
And when we are using these tools, we just want to make sure that when we're done with them, just wiping them down with a disinfectant wipe, a sterile wipe, and just making sure that before we use them again, to make sure they're completely dry before we use them. Because I know, especially with that stockade, I don't want you to wipe it down and then slide your foot back in there when it's all wet. So
okay.
Do you have any questions for me?
Mm-mm.
All righty. We'll move on to just, I'm going to teach you a little bit about an assistive device. Okay, so I just want to go ahead and go over an assistive device that I've recommended for you today. I know that you said your primary language was Mandarin Taiwanese, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, so this assistive device is going to help you with any type of communication barrier when it comes to someone who is not speaking your primary language. So I just want to double check, you did say that you have a mobile device at home.
I have a phone and an iPad.
Oh, you have two little tech-savvy devices there.
My wife got me the iPad for Christmas.
That's awesome. Well, I have this app right here that we're going to download onto one of those devices, okay?
Okay.
So this app is called WeChat, and it's completely free. So when we download this app, we can speak into it, and it will automatically write what we're wanting to say in Mandarin, or we can type what we want to say in Mandarin as well. And then whoever we're speaking to that does not speak Mandarin, it'll automatically translate into their language they're speaking.
Oh.
So it immediately removes that communication barrier if there were to be one where someone is not speaking your language or vice versa if they're not speaking yours, okay?
Okay.
So do you have any questions for me regarding that?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Okay. Before I let you go here, I kind of want to walk you through what it looks like. I have this handout here, and it does show visual pictures for what the app looks like. So here you can see someone typing in Cantonese, and then it automatically translates into English.
Oh. So my wife doesn't have to translate for me anymore.
No, she does not. This will be easily accessible, already on your device, something that you already have in your pocket and can just pull out if you need to use it.
That's pretty cool. I'm excited to download it.
Well, I'm so excited that you love it.
So I'll just download this, use it, and then I'll tell you how it goes next week?
Yeah, absolutely. I would love to hear how it's going to be working for you.
Okay.
And I hope it is very helpful for you in communication and just eliminating those barriers if there ever comes a time that you're not able to understand what someone is speaking.
I'm excited to use it.
Okay, well, I will go ahead and give you this handout. This is for you to take home and as well look at those pictures too, okay? All right, thank you. Okay, we're just going to do some functional mobility today. I know that previously you were using a single point cane, and now you've started using a quad cane, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, I know the physical therapist recommended this to you, but it's kind of new, and so I just want to make sure that we're building that confidence so that you're more comfortable when you are using it.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna do something today called a step 2 gait or a step through gait. I'm gonna show you both, and whatever you feel more comfortable with, you can pick between the two, okay?
Okay.
So first I'm gonna show you the step 2 gait. So when we're doing this, we're gonna move our cane forward at the same time we're moving our left foot forward, okay?
Okay.
So we're stepping to that cane. And when we're doing this, we wanna bear weight into our cane on that right side to offload some of the weight on our left side, okay?
Okay.
So it looks just like this. Or we can do a step through gait. So what that's gonna look like is we're stepping through. That right foot is stepping through, okay?
Okay.
And making sure that when we're doing this, the single side right here is always facing us, and that when we are doing this as well, that the handle is aligned with our wrist before we begin any type of mobility, okay?
Okay.
All right, whenever you're ready. That step through gait feel comfortable to you?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna turn back around here. Still feeling okay?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Does that feel more stable than that single point cane you were using?
I like the 4 points.
You like it? Well,
I
I'm
like
glad. I love to hear it.
It is a little heavy,
A little heavy?
but I think it helps me be a lot more stable.
Well, good. That's what we want. We want you to feel stable and confident when you're walking, okay?
Okay.
And just make sure to, sometimes if you need to wipe it down just so that it will stay sanitary, just use a disinfectant wipe and just let that fully dry before we use it again, just so we can make sure that it stays clean. I know we're talking constantly on that there, okay? Do you have any questions for me?
Can I get this in blue?
In blue? I'm sure we can find it in blue. That
Okay.
won't be a problem.
I like it.
Okay.